Okay, the first thing I'm going to do in this video is a belly shot, because if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget. I always forget in every single video. So I'll tilt you guys down just a little bit. So I'm 23 weeks, but obviously this is my belly shot for weeks 21 and 22 with my huge sweater. So I will pull this up, and maternity pants. So here is my 21 and 22 week shot. Yeah, I'm feeling not bad. I'm not feeling bad, but I am feeling a little bit large. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for my weeks 21 and 22 pregnancy update. I don't feel like I'm that far along, but here we are doing another update, so I must be. I want to say, for one, my daughter is sitting right here. We just got home from dinner from Chick-fil-A, and we had a little situation, and she, in the play place, was running with a bunch of kids. She missed a step or something and slammed her face on the stair right here. And in 10 seconds, it took me to get to her, her eye was already black. So she's not going to leave my side because she's just feeling very emotional about it. And I just gave her a Motrin, and I hope that it helps her. But I hate going to places like that because it's always a madhouse and there's so many kids. And it's just like inevitable that someone's kid is going to get hurt. And this time it was my turn, I guess. So sorry for that long introduction. But I'm going to go ahead and open up the Bump app and start with week 22. So at week 22, the babies were a size of a coconut, which is good. I love coconuts. They are about 15 ounces, which we know they're both actually more than that, and they should be about 10.9 inches long. And it says that they have more developed eyes and lips and are looking more like newborns already. And it also says that they are sleeping in cycles about 12 to 14 hours per day, which is very interesting. So I'm still dealing with lingering sickness. I'm so sorry. It just keeps holding on and I don't know how to get rid of it. Hopefully it's over soon. So, and that's why, again, I sound very stuffy, very runny. It's just not breaking up enough. But week 21, I'm just going to jump right in. In week 21, nothing really crazy happened that was new. Week 22, I had 2 doctor's appointments. So that's going to be the longer part of this video. But in week 21, the only thing that I have written down is that I noticed stretch marks, and they aren't, I can't tell if they're actually stretch marks or what they are. They're in my inner thigh, so I can't exactly show you guys a picture of that. Like, I doubt you'd want to see it anyways. It's kind of like under the skin, but there's like marks of redness. But with my stretch marks I have from her, there's kind of like an indent in the skin, but these aren't like that. It's just under the skin. So I'm kind of confused on what they actually are, but I think they're still technically stretch marks, if that makes sense. I'm not really sure. I just noticed it and I was like, oh boy, here we go. We're already starting. I do expect to get more than I did last time. The ones I have now are just on my sides and they're white. So I know that while you're pregnant, they become red or purple. And I'm assuming that I'm going to get some on my stomach this time because at the end of my pregnancy, I started to get like a little one on my stomach. But then I gave birth. So I'm assuming that I'm going to be bigger now and I'm going to get them. So I'm just trying to prepare myself mentally because it's going to happen. I'm not even, I mean, it is what it is. And that's all I had for week 21. So that was simple. Week 22, I had a lot go on. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with my doctor's appointments. So I saw my doctor, and this is the one that I hope can deliver me. We're going to try to work it out that way at least. He said that if he is in the clinic or at home, which he will be for all of January, minus the first few days, and in February, that he will deliver me, which is so nice because he's the one that I have like full trust in, and we just have like we have like a really good like chemistry, I think, for doctor-patient relationship. And I just feel like he just is the right person for my specific situation. He did measure my fundal height, which is, you know, measuring your belly to see what you're measuring. And at 23 weeks, I'm measuring 26. So I have cut off a week since last time. So when I was measured at 19, I was measuring 4 weeks ahead. I'm now measuring 3 weeks ahead, which makes me feel a little better. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't want to get so big and so ahead. I just think I feel better being in that 3-week range, but I'm sure it's going to vary the entire pregnancy, so I'm not putting a lot of stock in that. But I was just so surprised the first time that I was already measuring so far ahead. So I felt really good when he said I'm only measuring 3 weeks ahead right now. I mean, everything's healthy and fine. It's not like the babies aren't thriving or anything. We also talked about my weight gain. I've gained 13 pounds this pregnancy as of hitting the day I hit 23 weeks, which he said is right on point to what he wants to see me gain. He said that he doesn't want me to worry about keeping my weight gain under a certain amount. He said that as long as I am eating healthy and still trying to be somewhat active, that he's not going to bother me too much about weight. But that with twin pregnancies, instead of the normal like 25 to 30 pounds, we're looking at maybe 35 pounds. So how many pounds do I have? I mean, I'm only 13 pounds in, so I'm still doing good. I'm not really going to worry about it until the end, because I know that at the end you don't gain as much so fast. And I'm assuming that's the same for twin pregnancies. This video, I feel like it's all over the place. I'm just so... That Chick-fil-A incident really kind of has thrown me out of whack. Also for week 22, I have noted for symptoms that I had more Charlie horses. I just don't like these things, you guys. When it wakes you out of a sleep, like the pain just feels so intense and you can't do anything about it. It's so painful, and it's just an awkward pain. So I'm still getting those, even though being sick this past week and a half, I have been drinking so much water, I am going to float away. I'm still getting them. I'm also noticing a lot of Braxton Hicks contractions, which started in the past like 2 days. I started feeling these, and I've read that it's normal. I didn't ask the doctor about it because I had already seen him at that point. So that was fine. Oh, I did not even mention my echo that I had. We did have an echo for baby A, who was the girl, and everything was great. Everything looked good. They just look at all the chambers of the heart and the valves and things like that to make sure everything, I guess, is flowing correctly. And they take a look at just a bunch of little things throughout the body, but mostly around the heart. And then we go back in 2 weeks on Halloween Day for baby B, which is our boy. And we actually got done early with baby A, and they flipped the ultrasound to 3D 4D, which was so cool. But I feel really bad for baby A because her brother is literally on top of her, and she is so low and so squished, and he has all the room in the world. So I just kind of feel a little bad for her, and that's why I feel a lot of her movement so low. And now I know it's because she literally has no room. So one last symptom that I've been getting that has been kind of crazy, that I didn't even talk to the doctor about because I honestly just forgot about it, is nosebleeds. Now, I don't mean the kind of nosebleeds that you get when the weather changes and it gets dry and cold. I'm talking about I'm getting nosebleeds to the point that it's taking between 5 and 7 minutes to stop the bleeding. And I got my first one a week ago. It was still in my 22nd week, so it was like the day I turned 22 weeks. I got one, and blood just started pouring out of me, and it was just like no warning just happened. And I would hold a paper towel or whatever on my nose, give it a full minute and a half, remove it, it would just start pouring again. And it happened 3 different times yesterday, so the day before I'm filming this. It happened twice in the morning, 2 hours apart, and then once at night. So I don't really know if it's even pregnancy related, but I'm assuming it has to be because I don't get them otherwise. In general, I just don't get nosebleeds. And I haven't even Googled it because I don't want to scare myself in case it's something that's bad. But my plan is that because I had yesterday off of work and I had it 3 times, I think I'm going to ask my doctor about it on Monday, just because I want to make sure that everything's obviously fine. And eventually it does stop bleeding, so it's not like I'm just not clotting at all. It's just taking I feel like 5 to 7 minutes is a really, really long time when the blood is constantly flowing. So if you guys have ever had that happen to you when you're pregnant, or even if like you're not pregnant and it's happened to you, please let me know, because if I start Googling stuff, I'm gonna think that I have like nose cancer or something, because Google is like the worst thing that you can possibly do. So just let me know in the comments down below, and I will check with my doctor and let you guys know what he says. I want to talk to you guys about my wedding ring situation, because I mentioned this in my last update, and a lot of you guys said don't get it resized, just keep on my Kalo band. And I feel really bad for saying this, almost, because I know a wedding ring is a very material type situation. It's like a material thing, but I'm so attached to my wedding ring because, I mean, it's my wedding ring. Obviously, it's very sentimental, and I just don't feel like myself not having it on. And honestly, it's just bothering me. And I just like, I literally miss that thing, and I can't even get it over my knuckle right now. And I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to get it on the rest of my pregnancy, because I'm assuming the weight gain is what has kept me from being able to put it on. And it's just bothering me. So I'm still trying to decide if I want to just get it resized or if I want to just wait it out. But I just like, I'm struggling with it. And I don't know if it's the pregnancy hormones or what it is, but I'm just like really attached to it. And I hate looking at this black band on my hand. Like, obviously I want to look married, so I'm wearing it. But I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. I just want my wedding ring back. And I can get a little emotional over it, because it makes me think of like my husband, and like, you guys know, I'm sure those of you who wear wedding rings know that you just kind of get attached to them, and it's like a part of your everyday existence. It's just always there. So I don't know. I'm still trying to decide if I want to get it resized or not. At least maybe if I get it resized one time, it'll be good the rest of the pregnancy. But if it's not, then it's going to be a pain. I don't know. Let me guys know what you think. Am I just being dramatic about it, or what I should do about it? Because it's just really starting to bother me. Yeah, I feel like an idiot, honestly. Woo. But yes, that's all for my update for weeks 21 and 22. So I will talk about my cravings and what I'm looking forward to. So I'm only having one craving right now, besides Chick-fil-A, which I already had, and I'm satisfied with that craving. But for like the past 2 weeks, I've really been craving sweet potato casserole. And I think it's because it's fall time, and it's just that time where you eat things like that for the holidays. So I actually bought stuff for it, and I still have not made it yet. I may have actually mentioned this in my last update. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Anyway, I haven't had it yet. If I mentioned it, I still have not had it. It's still in the pantry for me to make, and I think I'm going to make it tomorrow, which is Sunday, just because I feel like I need to get that craving. But I want to actually make a good meal out of it instead of just making the casserole itself. I want to make like an actual meal to go with it, so I don't feel so crazy for making a whole nice side casserole. So that's the only craving that I've really had. And then what I'm looking forward to, so I am looking forward to starting my new job on Tuesday, which is actually the day that this video right here is going to go live. So yeah, the day this goes live, I'm starting my new position. So I'm looking forward to starting, but I'm not looking forward to leaving my current clinic that I'm at. I'm sure Monday is going to be a very hard day for me, and it's bittersweet, you know, like I want to move on, but it doesn't make it like any easier at all for me, especially being pregnant and emotional, leaving people that I really have grown to like care for, in a clinic that I love so much. So, but yeah, I am looking forward to starting my new job, even though I'm scared, and It's going to be a whole bittersweet experience. I'm also looking forward to Halloween because my husband is off this year, which is the first in 3 years, I think, that he's actually been off for Halloween. And I'm looking forward to just spending time together as a family for a holiday. So that's my nearest thing that I'm looking forward to, because it's always nice to have your family with you on the holidays. One last thing I want to show you guys, because I got a question about this in my day in the life video that I did. Or no, it was a clean with me video that I did. Someone asked me about this pink pillow, and I talked about it on my Instagram when I got it. I unboxed it, but it's this thing right here, and it's huge. So this is a long like air mattress type thing with a hole in it, and it's for pregnant people to lay on their stomach. It's called a cozy bump pillow or mattress. And I'm a tummy sleeper. I've always been a tummy sleeper, and I do have the snuggle pillow, and I love the snuggle pillow. It helps me sleep really well, but there are some nights that my back really hurts and I just want to lay on my stomach and just kind of relax laying on my stomach, and this pillow mattress makes it possible. I was not going to buy one, and then I found it for sale on Zulily, so I did buy it, and it's so worth the money. Like, I know it sounds crazy because it's like a mattress with a hole in it, but if you are wanting to spend the money on it, I highly recommend it, because I will lay on it and edit, or lay on it. Are you alright, honey? You can lay on it and take a nap. You can lay on it and have your husband massage your back, which is really helpful to me, that my husband can lay on my, or I can lay on my stomach and have him actually do like a massage on my back, because I'm starting to get back pain, but I don't mention it in my pregnancy updates because I feel like that's kind of a given with pregnancy. Your back's gonna hurt, but I am starting to feel it enough where I might start talking about it if it gets worse. But that pillow seriously helps. I know it's ridiculous and it's kind of like crazy, but seriously, it really does help. Do you want to show them your eye? I don't know if you guys can see because the light is super bright. Can you look this way a little bit, honey? Can you look this way over here? Like, I don't know if you guys can see it. She fell and hit her eye right here, and yeah, it just looks, as soon as I got to her, it was black. So that's going to be all for this pregnancy update, you guys. It was really, I think, a pretty quick one, even though the timer is like super long. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I do have a lot of stuff coming up for you guys. I plan on filming a baby haul of clothes that we've bought for both babies, because we have been buying clothes and stuff for them, and we just bought our double stroller and our cribs, so things are really starting to get real for me, and I'm ready to share all that stuff with you guys, of course. And if you missed my last video or 2 videos, I've talked about baby name hints for the twins. We are going to start doing some baby name hints for both of them. And you don't seem like you don't feel good anymore. That Motrin must be kicking in. But we are going to be giving away hints every couple of videos. I'm not sure how often it'll be. I'm assuming maybe every other week or something. I might put them in my pregnancy updates from now on. I'm not really sure. But I liked how I incorporated it in my video when we did the first hint. I think that was kind of cool to just have it around the house. So I'm still trying to decide how I want to display what hints that we're going to give. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for coming back to my channel. All of your kind words of encouragement and support. I'm just very thankful for all of you. And if you're new to my channel, then please subscribe to follow along. I'd love to have you. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Say bye. Bye.